Alright guys, today I'm joined by the King Jae, probably the most popular UK Tekken streamer and content creator, and obviously the most well-known Leroy player, I think, which is the main reason why I wanted to get you in here today, because I know that you have been in the trenches since this game came out, and now I'm hearing that you're sitting on Mount Olympus.
Nah, do you know what it is? Yeah, I I'm known for Leroy in it, but I think I've been like very like negative towards the game in it, and I think that's kind of like I don't know. Like I like Leroy now, but I don't think he's like top five. I don't even think he's top 10. I
Really?
think I think he's top 15. That's me personally though. And that's not like the downplaying side of things. I have like my theories for why I think Leroy is not like he's way better, like way better character. Like he's gone from like the bottom, like it just went shoo. But like there's characters like Feng, Lily, like they'll make you guess. And like the guess is very important. So like Fang, that Dragonoff is still at the top. Dragonoff to me is probably top one still,
Do you
in my
reckon?
opinion. Yeah, Dragonoff is probably top one. Fang, Lily, Xiao Yu, like the low when she charges up and does this stance, and she either does the safe mid or the low. The low is now minus 13.
Yeah.
Like that's not a big change in my opinion. Like obviously the punishment is not going to be while standing 4. It will probably be a stronger punishment, but it's still a very strong mix up. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a knockdown into guaranteed damage. Whereas Leroy he's just chipping you to death. Like if you're blocking, you're just getting chip damage. But his frames are still not that great outside of like, the change of back three. Back three was +8 on block, now it's +9 on block. And then like some of these moves have become safe. But it's not like plus, it's just safe. So it's just like yeah, I understand what people are saying, and recoverable health from parries, which
That
I
looks
never really,
crazy, bro. That looks a
yeah,
bit crazy.
I don't agree with that. Like, and I fully said because people were like, "Oh yeah, you're just downplaying." I said, "Bro, I'm telling you, back three shouldn't be doing what it's doing now,
Yeah.
which is a big homing high kick. That shouldn't be doing that now. Like, whereas, yeah, obviously, if back three hits you, he gets the guaranteed follow up afterwards. Like, that should only be on counter hit, in my opinion. And I don't think he should be recovering health from parries. I think recovering health from parries is silly. But bearing in mind, Jack recovers way more health.
What is
Which,
going on with the whole Jack thing? He's acting like Shang Tsung all of a sudden.
bro, he's like, he goes like
Yeah.
this.
Someone
Bro,
said
I'm
to me
like,
that it's only when Alyssa attacks him, but apparently that's not true.
nah, it's not true. It's every character, apparently.
That's
Every
ridiculous.
character. So he just does this, and like, bro, he does this mad thing. I don't like. I need to try dabble with Jack because he does this thing where he can like bounce back from his stance, but he does it. They're just doing mad stuff, like they're doing up forward one, which is the uppercut thing, and then he's tucked to it, and he just looks like he's just going crazy. So, yeah, Jack, in my opinion, like he's a very solid character now as well. Like you don't want to be just trying to rush Jack down. He's got stuff that recovers health. Like
Yeah.
whose idea is this to be
I thought that Jack was already. I thought he was being slept on already, and then to see this,
100%?
like this is. I feel like they've gone over the top. But
100%.
how do you? Like, I've seen a lot of like discussion online saying that Leroy is now in the conversation to be top 5, and I've seen some crazy videos on Twitter of him like chipping you almost to death. What do you say to the people that are saying that Leroy is now going to become a dominant force like he was in Tekken 7?
It's annoying because like it's people that just have no common sense. Like they don't get it. Like, bro, like they're gonna say, "Oh, you're downplay your character," but majority of the chips are from highs.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like Alyssa where she does a high and then she's got mids and then she got that. Bro, they're from highs. The that's high. The flipping sidestep what high. Like, all of his stuff is high. Back three, if it hits you, it's a high. This is what I'm trying to explain. He just gets you to a stage where he wants you to duck.
Yeah.
And then you can start mixing up. But his mids are not that great outside of down 1+2, which is a heat engager. So it's like, look, don't take my word for it. I was looking on Twitch and I was like, hey, let me see if all these new Leroy players, there's no new Leroy players streaming. So if he was that great, why are they not choosing him?
But is that a fair thing to say though? Because I play Feng, and I think Feng
Yeah,
is top 1 or top 2. He's between that. He's one of
I
the
agree.
best guys.
I think Feng is right at the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you might not stream Feng.
No, what I'm saying is that I think Feng is. I'd say if you wanted for argument's sake, he's top three at least.
Okay.
But when I go online, because now I'm at like I'm teetering between Tekken King and Tekken Emperor, but I play on my friend's account as well, so I'm also playing on his account like in the lower ranks, just messing around, and I don't see Feng anywhere. Like the amount of Feng players is astronomically low when you consider how powerful he is. So is it fair to say that? Is it fair to use that same assessment on Leroy?
Yeah, because the thing is, most of these people that are talking are content creators and streamers. So it's like, I'm not going around saying everyone's gonna go play him, but the norm on the streaming side of things or the streaming world is when there's a new character, you try them out. If they're busted, you try them out. Like hell, I've tried As You Send Her Out. I've tried Dragonoff out. Like if we don't even put me into the equation, look at all the other streamers that are there. They play the characters that they think are strong, usually, or they at least try them out, right? If Leroy is meant to be this top 5, then they would have at least tried him out and seen, oh, so what can he do? How does he play? But there's not anyone that's really trying him out like that. And especially like people that are tournament players. If Leroy is number 1 and you think, oh, he's at the top, why would you not play him? Do you get what I'm saying?
Is he an easy character to use? Because I haven't actually dabbled in him.
He's easy. Like, easy to use, hard to master because of the parries.
Yeah.
Like, your parries, you're committing to getting thrown and not being able to break the throw. You're getting committed to a lot of things, right? And again, like I said, his frames are not that good. So, yes, I am not disagree with people saying that he has been hella buffed. But he is not like, if I fight against Feng, I'm running into trouble. Like, here's the joke of it. Because I feel like I'm rambling on and not giving no substance to what I'm saying. I got God of Destruction, which is the highest rank with Leroy, when Leroy is at his worst in Tekken 8, right? He's got the buffs, right? I am struggling to get my God of Destruction back.
Really?
Right. Yeah. So I don't know whether that's because I'm just not good at Tekken 8, but there is, like, if he was that great, I would be floating through God of Destruction now. Like, just playing people and just, like, going through it. But I am actually, like, I'm struggling. But it could also be, another counter argument could also be, I'm getting used to the new changes.
Yeah. Or the skill, the level of skill is going up as the game's getting older.
There's also, that could also be said as well. But it's, like, for me, I just couldn't understand it. Like, I was playing for hours, and I'm like, bro, I'm floating between Tekken God Supreme and Tekken God. Like, those are the two I'm floating through.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, if this character is that much better, why is this happening? Because when I was at God of Destruction, when Leroy was at his worst, I had an 8 win streak. I can't get that 8 win streak at the minute, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't even get 5. Like, I'm winning 2-3, then I'm losing. 2-3, then I'm losing. Like, there's better characters. Like, I think Jin is a ridiculous character slept on. You know, all of these moves, forward 2, forward 4, these are keep out tools. And then he has great lows. He has a dive kick that's plus. Why would you give Jin a dive kick that's plus?
That is a bit bizarre, yeah.
Yeah, Devil Jin's, who's meant to be this mad ego form of Jin, his one is minus. It's launch punishable. But Jin's one, all of a sudden, he has one that's plus on block. And if you space it well, it could be like +6, +8. It's stupid. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Leroy is a fun character. But I just don't think that when people are talking about him, they still got the PTSD from EVO Japan, right? They still think that, oh, okay, from EVO Japan when everyone was playing him, they're upset. And it's mad because I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I'm just an honest person, yeah. I don't think that Leroy should get all this hate that he deserves from a game that when he was like that, was it in 2019? Because you had As You've Seen Her running wild, and she's been nerfed. Now, not many people are talking about her. So I felt like that should have been the same treatment with Leroy, but it's like, I don't know if there's another hidden agenda towards him, because I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna try to cause a controversy because he's a black character, innit?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, obviously, As Usena's come and she's been busted, And now that she's not busted, everyone's quiet. It's like, all right, cool, leave it. When like Bob in Tekken 6 came, he was busted. Then he came in Tekken 7. He wasn't busted. People were quiet about him. You know, he was still annoying, but you get what I'm saying? Like, everyone's had their different times of when they've been busted.
Yeah.
Leroy's was 2019. But ever since, he's been nerfed. And like, I've been playing him regardless. Like, Tekken 7, the last season of it, bro, I was struggling. You had Chikarin, that's the best of the world with Leroy, playing Leroy and Geese. Then he changed to play Geese even more. Leroy was coming out less and less. Like, Tekken 8, at the start of it, he was trash.
Yeah.
Chikarin didn't even use Leroy at EVO Japan. He used Lily. And I've been saying Lily is in that conversation of top 5. And I don't know why you lot don't see it.
No, I agree with you 1000%. Lily is, especially in like short form sets, that is a ball ache to deal with.
Bro, back turn stuff. You don't know if she's gonna do this new low now that crushes highs.
Yeah.
Then she's got when she's in heat, Feisty Rabbit, which is the spin thing, and she can either do the low or the safe mid. It's the same scenario with Ling Xiaoyu. You go into stance, it's a safe mid or a low that knocks down into guaranteed damage, bro. And it's not even that minus. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. So when like we're looking at characters like this, it's like, well, why is the hate not being shifted onto? Because Leroy is not top 5. I would even say he's not top 10, maybe 12, 13.
So are you experiencing a lot of hate now for playing Leroy, or have you seen like a spike in people discrediting you?
I see us, but they can't discredit me. I've got Leroy, I've got a destruction of the worst, and I've been playing him. Like, there's hardly anyone, bro. I think the statistics around globally was like 26 people that had Tekken got a destruction around the world. 26 people, and I was one of them. And it's like I got it in a way of like, man was streaking. Like, the video was there. I'm streaking, then I lose, then I streak again, then I lose, then I streak, and I've got the rank.
Like, no, you've got patience. I watched some of your videos when you were on your way up, and I was like, I play Feng. So we're on the opposite sides with the tier list, and I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. It's too much,
bro. If you do, like, the funniest thing is, so the one thing I would say, this is the first time I've said this, and anywhere, you know, even on my stuff, but the one thing I felt like that I did wrong was I felt like I opened up, like, what's the best way to say it? I felt like I opened up the bad side to myself, because what happened is I was playing the game a lot, and I was playing it because I know that my audience loves Tekken. I love Tekken, but I just don't like Tekken 8, right? Obviously, Leroy is not like, he was rubbish to me, like, but I kept on going and going and going. And you know what happens when you keep on losing? You get frustrated, right?
Yeah.
So me being the human that I am, I'm getting frustrated, and everyone is seeing it. Like, people will say dumb stuff in my chat, and then I'll just get annoyed, and I'm telling them, shut up. Can I swear?
Yeah, of course. I'll go.
So I'll tell them, shut the fuck up. Like, stop talking shit. Like, I'll get annoyed, and it's only because I am getting so that the patience, like, bare people said that my patience was crazy for playing this character, but my patience, imagine I'm streaming for 10 hours, I'm getting nowhere. Like, back forward, lost my rank, oh, I got it back again. Oh, I'm hit, lost my rank, got it back again. Then I'm in the same spot for 10 hours, and people be like, oh yeah, just don't play the game. It's like, bro, I'm addicted to Tekken, bro. I love Tekken.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I just don't like this version of the game, but I'm trying to. Like, I've been open-minded to try. Like, bro, I played Leroy once since this patch has been, bro. I haven't played the game since. Like,
do you know what is for me? I like Tekken 8, but I find it to be more frustrating than any other Tekken that I've played. Like, if I feel like if they, I'm gonna say something that I didn't think I'd ever say, because I've seen people saying it online a lot, and I'm always like, whatever. If Heat wasn't in this game, it would be so much better, bro. I think the more that time has gone on, I'm just like, every round it's like, all right, I'm in a force 50-50. People are getting their heat back. My character's rolled halfway across the screen. King's doing RKOs and getting his stuff back. I think Heat was an interesting gimmick to start with. And all of us are like, okay, we've never seen anything like this in Tekken before. Regen, we've never seen anything like outside of I don't even no Tekken Tag 2 didn't have regen, did it? It just had the red health.
No, the only characters that have regen was Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yoshi's had regen across the board.
Yeah. So we've never seen mechanics like this. I was like, okay, do you know what? I'm gonna be open minded. Now that we're like what, how many months is it? 3 months in? I'm
We're like 4 months, bro. It's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm like the heat mechanic I don't think has any staying power in Tekken. I think we're dealing with it. I don't think it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best thing in the world either. I do feel like it's. I said it in a video I did the other day. I feel like a little bit of the spark has been lost in Tekken because I feel like what Tekken has been. There's too much going on now. Like Tekken's always had a lot going on, but now you've got heat on top of it, and the heat, even though they've added heat in, it actually takes away from the fight because it forces you to stand there and be like, right, I don't know what they're gonna do because they're running in my face, an auto run, and also the heat forces you to use certain attacks like and go into heat. So if I use Feng's shoulder, I don't have the option to be like, oh, I don't want to use heat right now. I just want to use his shoulder. If I have heat available and then I use shoulder and it hits, I'm in heat now. And it's just like it's a little bit frustrating.
So I agree. I agree with that point. The thing is, the reason why they put those moves in is because they want you to use heat. They want heat to be used. So like shoulder is a big move from Feng. It's a 13 frame punish. There, if you catch them within, bam. But then it's like, oh, we need to make this. Like, imagine if we could choose what moves to use heat with,
Yeah.
and at the times, like say for example, shoulder. If I just press R1, then it goes into heat. Like, then we probably wouldn't use heat. I'll be honest. Like, I don't like heat. I would just sometimes would like to use a move and then that's that, right? But then when I want to get into heat, then I'll choose. But yeah, like I think with this game, I feel like the heat is a massive problem because of the heat smash. The heat smash, you can't parry, you can't do anything. Like, you get chipped down. People could just start doing lows, and you just have to sit there and be like, oh, okay, when is it my turn?
Yeah.
You then throw out a jab, and they get hit by the heat smash, and then characters like Feng, Feng, I can't remember who the other character, Jin, all these characters. If there's a wall break stage, you go flying.
Yeah.
And it breaks the wall from far. Bro, that is the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. Because what happens is like, say for example, on Lee stage, the elegant ply list, yeah? If you're mad far on the other side and you do things heat smash and he shoulder barges you, does the double shoulder barge or whatever. If you go flying and hit the wall, you've then broke the wall. Not only have you broke the wall, you are now running towards opponent, which means you get a guaranteed damage. And obviously, that stage has another wall that you can break, which is closed. So then it's like, all right, boom, you broke that wall. Now we're in balcony break. And if your character's got a good wall carry like Feng does, you're going to the wall.
Yeah.
And then you're just sitting there. Like, bro, I find myself sitting here and my brain is just twitching, bro. I'm just like, bro, just finish this combo because it's so long.
It goes on for too long.
Yeah, then you go the close up of whenever they do the heat burst, and it's like, bruv.
Yeah, it does. One thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't seem very. When you actually break down the heat mechanic, it's not very complex because no matter what you do, you get the same amount of heat bar when you enter it. Or if you do the heat, the raw one, you get half or 60%. In my mind, it would have been like they should vary where the meter starts based on the attack you use because some attacks are stronger than others. Like if you're using, that phantom punch that Jin's got is forward 2, hits you from like halfway across the screen. That move's already safe. So I'm like, why does he get full bar when he enters it? He's just spamming this attack on you until he gets it on you, and he's chipping you whilst he's doing it.
Yep.
It's just a bit like they could have handled the heat mechanic in a much more like nuanced way. If I was to use a word, I'd say it lacks complexity in terms of it all seems very streamlined, and in the beginning I was like, okay, I get it, they're trying to like streamline it because they're trying to bring in new people, but now we're 4 months in, it's like every match rage up fucking armored attacks that are safe. Armored heat engages that I play Feng, I'll hold my hands up and say that his forward 1+2, that shit is, every time I do it I feel bad. I'm like, it's so stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. But bro, you basically said what it is, and it's they want to bring new players. But the thing is that they want to bring new players, new viewership. Like I'm just gonna do something very quickly. I just want to go and check what Twitch is saying right now and see what the viewership is like for Tekken, because obviously when I look at like the other games, like look, Street Fighter 6 is 36.5. This is a random search, by the way. I'm not trying to like, oh yeah, like pinpoint and be like, yeah, this I've planned this. Random search. Street Fighter 6 is on 36.5. Tekken 8 is on 8.9. Now, that is very bad versus a game. And you know what's crazy? There's a tournament right now that's basically, there's a Pakistan tournament that's happening. And so that's carrying it basically right now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So there's, you got, other people that are doing the restreams and stuff like that as well. Like, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like,
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good in any shape, way, or form, because it's a brand new game. You're trying to get a new audience. So where is the new audience?
I think that's the main problem here. I think they focus too much on trying to bring. The thing is that Tekken's always been good with casuals, though. I never knew Tekken to not be very over with the casuals. Every time I went to a friend's house that kind of played fighting games here and there, they always had Tekken, and it's always done relatively well. So I don't know why they wanted to butcher the essence of Tekken in pursuit of bringing in more people when Tekken 7 did really, really well. And one thing I saw on Moonsault Slayer's page actually is that apparently the sales have started to thin out. They were doing really well in the beginning, and now MK1, surprisingly enough, for all the hate that I've given it and the flack, it's been very consistent. It's still in the top 7, but I think Tekken 8 has dropped off.
Bro, you got man like Homelander licking milk, boy.
Yeah.
That's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Nah, shout out to Boost Slayer. You know what? I feel like people give him slack because of him reporting news, and I don't feel like, personally, I'm not saying that, I don't know him like that.
Yeah, I don't know him either.
Yeah, I just know that he reports news or reports leaks, and again, so I feel like people are not gonna like that, but at the same time, it's like, bro, leaks. There's leaks to, we watch wrestling. You know what I'm saying? There's leaks to that stuff all the time. The Bloodline saga, the story, who's gonna come into it, who's gonna enter, like who's been injured, this and the other. This is not public news on the WWE thing, right? But this is stuff that gets leaked, and people then find out information. Then they do videos. Like, I just feel like maybe with fighting games, it's just not perceived well. I don't know when it. But
No, I think that's a very, very good point, because there was a time where I would post leaks on my channel of whatever game, random games, and then it got to the point where I was very excited for certain things, and I think it was when Insomniac stuff got leaked. I think the Wolverine game and all that, and I was like, that's where I was like, this is a little bit fucked up, because these people spent years working on this game, putting money into marketing, and you guys have just leaked all their shit. And I was like, I'm not covering leaks anymore. This situation seems fucked. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you're right. With WWE and AEW and all that, What Culture Wrestling and Cultaholic and all that, they openly speak about leaks. They'll be like, oh, The Rock's fighting Cody at WrestleMania 41. And no one bats an eye. And I'm like, I hear your point. I think people were I've seen the criticisms towards Moonsault Slayer. I think they're a little bit harsh, to be honest. I mean, first of all, you don't really have to watch his videos to see what is going on there. You can unsubscribe from his channel if you didn't want to see all that stuff. So
or you got the three dots. Say interrupt you. Just gotta say something. You got those three dots next to the title name.
Yeah.
You click not interested, you'll never see his stuff again, or whoever's stuff. So even if you're not subscribed, then you get recommended. You just click those three dots. It'll say nope. That's it. It'll say you can just say not interested in content, and then you just don't see his stuff. But I honestly felt like when he was saying stuff and that, it's like, bro, I'm not condoning leaks. I'm just gonna let you lot know that from now. I'm not condoning leaks, but I don't think it should have been kind of a witch hunt, or it should be oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, we need to get this guy out the scene. He's just documenting what is being leaked. If a company doesn't have their stuff tight knit and it gets leaked, it's not his fault. He's not a mole or anything like that in the company. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I definitely feel they kind of went harsh. But yeah, shout out his thing. He's doing his thing. I don't personally watch his stuff, but I don't have a problem with him. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I actually started watching Moonsault Slayer when he had I think 10,000 subscribers, and it's funny because I was saying to my friends, I don't like people that post leaks. It pisses me off because I like to be excited for things. But I was watching Moonsault Slayer's videos because I found them quite entertaining the way he put them together. So yeah, the witch hunt was a bit over the top with that stuff. But at the same time, I see the other side of the conversation. If I was working on a game and somebody was reporting on things that me and my guys have been spending money on and getting ready to showcase at an event, and some guys post it, I could definitely see why the company would be like, fuck this guy. So I see both sides of it. I mean, speaking of leaks, sorry, were you going to say something?
No, I was just gonna say when you said mentioned the 10,000, I'll say at the early stages I started watching like his stuff, but I think when the game dropped out, I haven't seen anything. So like I just wanted to add that part because I did like leave 1 or 2 comments on some of the stuff that he was posting. So I just wanted to say like at his early stages I was watching, but when the game is out, I'm just like, yeah, I've got the game now. So I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to see what's new and what's not anymore. I've got the game.
Yeah, he's doing something similar to what I've been doing, like talking about monetization and like actually this is just before we speak about this, obviously we know what's coming now because of Lidia. We know what character. I think everybody knows at this point. I think the cat's out of the bag. Are you okay to? I don't know if you're okay speaking about it. I mean, I spoke about it in my last video because it's obvious now. We know what's coming.
Are we talking about Australia and that league?
Yeah. How do you feel about
that? If it's true, I do feel like they kind of like So just I'll put the context out there. You don't have to do it. I'll put it out. So there was a leak beforehand which showed different countries, which again, like I said, the coding is the problem.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's showing what is gonna be there, right? Like, oh, it said Thailand and Australia from what I know, and I don't think it said Poland. Did it say Poland? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it did say Poland.
It said Poland. Okay,
yeah, so it's bait.
It was bait that you never had another Polish character. Yeah. It's bait. So yeah, like obviously, if it is Fakaram and Marduk, cool. I mean, I'll probably drop Leroy for Marduk if I'm honest, because I know what type of character he is, and
he's a monster.
He's just gonna be dumb in heat. So I'm just gonna pick that character up from early. It's not about character loyalist in 2024. It's about who's strong. We clearly see that in the EVO Japan finals. We see Dragunov from Low High. We see Lily from Chikarin. We're seeing people just use these mad characters. So yeah, I think Marduk should have been starting roster, but I know he makes money.
Yeah, he's very popular, isn't he? He's like, I think Armor King's the most popular, but Marduk is like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, Marduk is, he's super popular. Fakaram.
Bro, I like Fakaram. I don't know why people hate on him so much. I actually prefer. This is going to be a controversial take, right?
Nah, don't say it.
Let me give you my reasoning.
Don't say it.
Hear me out.
I know what you're gonna say.
Now, hear me out. I'm a big fan of Baki. Right? I'm a big fan of Baki and the way the characters are designed. Fakaram looks like a Baki character to me.
Yep.
So I never played Bruce when I was growing up. I always hated fighting him. I hated his bloody wall carry, that sway into jab shit. So when he was out, I was like, oh, okay, Bruce is one of those characters where I feel like you need to have him in Tekken. He's like Lei. But then they brought out Fakaram and I was like, we don't need Bruce anymore. Like Fakaram's here. I'm more a Fakaram guy than a Bruce guy. I know nobody agrees with me, but I like Baki, and Fakaram looks like a Baki character.
I can't believe you just said that, man.
I've betrayed my own people.
Damn. So, one thing I would say, though, is his storyline, which they didn't highlight in Tekken properly, is very sick. Like, apparently he's been captured and, he's got to fight and to see his family again. That was like... Yeah, apparently. He got strike. Something about, like, they were doing tests on him and stuff like that. Like, it's a proper complex story, innit? But it wasn't shown in Tekken 7. It was kind of like the backlog story.
Yeah.
Like, you have to kind of search and find out. But yeah, apparently it's something like that he got captured. That's why when he comes out of the thing, he's coming out of that big thing and then he kind of steps off.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I don't know the full, like, I don't know what his story is going to be like in Tekken 8, but...
His intro to Tekken 7 was sick, though. Because he had Marduk looking up at him.
Yeah, even though when you're fighting, they're both looking at each other.
Yeah.
But it was the deception of it that was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, use this character, because you look at Marduk. Marduk is that big character, like the tallest character. Might be taller than Kuma. I don't know. Because obviously Kuma's taller than Panda, but I don't know if he's taller than Kuma in the game. But you just seeing him look like this.
Yeah.
It's like, what? And that's that kind of like anime reference. And I feel like
Yeah,
Baki
yeah.
had it sometime as well, where they're just looking up like,
That's what.
whoa.
That's exactly what it was. Like when Yujiro's big, but when he
Yeah.
gets into his fighting style, suddenly he's like a mountain. And you're just looking up at him. I think they were trying to convey that this guy is about his business.
Yeah. So it was sick, but he just looked weirdly proportioned. And I'm kind of like Bruce's. Just the reason why I like Bruce is his fighting style. Like obviously the back two, just the carry as well. Like he was, and he's a black dude, bro. Like you get me? Like he was cool. A black guy doing Muay Thai. I thought that was quite sick. Do you get what I'm saying? His storyline wasn't the greatest, and he was a bodyguard for Kazuya. Then he's kind of switched off. But it would be sick to see him come back and be like to Kazuya, "What do you need a hand?" Because he's just fighting against everyone, and Kazuya's building an alliance. It would be sick.
No,
But
I'm not against having two Muay Thai characters in the game. Like they had Dudley and Balrog in SF4. I don't
yeah,
see why you can't have. I think it would be quite cool. Imagine an Evo final with Bruce and Fakaram. Like you've got two. They both use Muay Thai, but you can demonstrate Muay Thai in different ways. Right? They don't have to do the exact same thing. So I think that could be cool. I don't know why people are against having both of them in the game. I'm against having Josie. I don't think we need Josie back. That was a waste of a character.
yeah. I don't know. I think Josie. No one really cares. Josie was a replacement for a mini replacement for Bruce.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I personally would rather have Bruce and Fakram. Like Fakram could be like maybe last DLC. I don't know what order it's gonna go in, but if it is as it's saying, it should be Fakram last, and then for season 2, just have Bruce just stepping in, and he'd be like, "I'm your like the common line he says is I'm your worst
Yeah,
nightmare."
yeah,
That will
yeah.
just start off season 2, bro. If they ever want something hype to happen, they should do that, and I guarantee you, everyone will go. They will lose their shit, bro.
No, I agree. I would pay good money to see that fight. But I don't think Fakram's going to be lost because isn't Tiger Uppercut coming up? Isn't that in Thailand?
Yeah.
I think they're going to do him before they do Marduk. It would make more sense to do that first.
Tiger Uppercut is in October, but the thing is that because the game came out in January, innit? So we got autumn and winter. Winter would be like December. Would that be moving over to December time? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. That makes sense. That would make sense actually.
So just switching gears a little bit.
Okay.
I wanted to get your opinion because I've seen like quite a lot of people upset about this. There's two things. There's a lot of people that are pissed off at the fact that we're having to pay for Lidia when we just paid for her in Tekken 7. And there's also people annoyed at the ninja costumes and how the costumes are being handled. Apparently, I don't know this because I can't remember. I vaguely remember, but apparently the ninja costume for the men was just Paul's costume, one of Paul's costumes in Tekken 7, and it's being repurposed. Something that I heard online.
Yeah,
And
you're correct.
yeah, a lot of people are saying people have been like demonstrating that modders can do this for free. They can just quickly change stuff up and they can repurpose it into like Unreal Engine 5. And now people are starting to wonder why are they taking assets from Tekken 7 and dumping them into Tekken 8. Because apparently, if you were to buy everything in the store now, you're spending over £100.
Yeah, you're correct.
How-
You're not even wrong. I'm just like, but you know what? The counter argument is that for me, you can pay for it or you don't pay for it. That's it. Like for example, the mod that I got done for myself, I can re-add that to Tekken 8, which I haven't said, but I can re-add that to Tekken 8, so I could add that to Leroy again.
Yeah.
So, but again, it's like it's up to you lot if you lot want that. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you lot if you lot want that costume. If you lot want it, this is what they're suggesting. No amount of hate is gonna work. This is why maybe they silenced the modders beforehand. I don't know what the situation is, but they're like, yeah, we want to do this, and they've had that plan of we want to start bringing in costume for Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 because they can't bring it in from Tekken 6 because it's a completely different engine, right?
Yeah.
Tekken 7 is Unreal Engine 4. Tekken 8 is Unreal Engine 5. So Tekken 7 stuff is way easier to port into Tekken 8 than Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2, right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are gonna see more of this. This is not the first. Bro, I'm not surprised. So that's why when like people are like, oh, they get upset. I'm like, nah, there's no point getting upset about it. This is just like I knew this was gonna happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Like we're probably gonna get a lot more stuff like this. I don't know what stuff is missing from Tekken 7 that's in Tekken 8 costume wise, sorry, but we're definitely gonna get a lot more of this because it's easier to port.
Yeah.
They don't have to work on it. And then obviously if you've got modders now that are like trying to port stuff from Tekken 7 and then releasing it for free, it makes Bandai Namco and Tekken look bad. So that's why they started, that's my theory. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
My theory is they probably shut them down and said, look, we don't want you lot doing that. We need to make money. Maybe they're trying to make a lot of money for the Tekken World Tour finals, and I don't know what it is. But again, the only way you can look at it is you just don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't bought anything from the Tekken shop. I've seen Lily's costume. Great. Looks good. I don't need to buy it. So I've got the game. It plays well. The only time I'd be upset is if it's enhancements for a game. So like say for example with Brian's, I don't know, Rage Art gets stronger because you paid for something.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
would be mad.
I'll be like, what? Like, so what? I have to pay to get an enhancement for my character to be stronger. That's the only time. But if we're talking about cosmetics, nah, because I think the ninja costume looks sick. Like I've seen some of the girl characters have it, and I've seen like Mortal Kombat. You're a Mortal Kombat guy. I've seen like Katana and Milena costumes.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
and I'm like, oh, this is sick. And I've seen Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. These look sick, but I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
You can't force me. So why should I be upset?
And how do you feel about people being upset that Lidia is DLC again?
Yes. That's the question. I know I forgot about that. I was going to ask you, but I was like, damn, I forgot what you said. But yeah, the Lidia question, bro, stop complaining. Like, bro, look at it like this. Akuma was DLC for Street Fighter 5. He's DLC for Street Fighter 6. Well, no one over there is complaining. Like, Akuma is a staple character. Like, he is, what makes Street Fighter. As soon as Akuma's in, everyone's trying to come back. I'm trying to come back and play Street Fighter now that I know that he's in. Like, he just brings that attention. The problem with Lidia is that she's just not interesting. Like, she's just like, we have Reina in it. We didn't think we was going to get Lidia in it. So now that we got Lidia, it's like, oh yeah, she's here. But they didn't really, like, I don't know, man. I feel like,
was the reaction the same with Eddie? Were people pissed off with Eddie as well? I don't remember it being people being as annoyed as seeing Lidia.
Eddie is a different story though. Eddie, you can't be pissed off regardless. Like, I'm pissed off with the way how he plays in this game because he's so easy. And he's like stupid 50-50 now. Like, I don't really like it. But Eddie's Eddie. Like, he's a classic, iconic Tekken character. To have him not start up in the game was crazy to me. But he's DLC, and people will buy the DLC because he's meant to start up in a game like Tekken. So it's just it is where it is. Lidia, I'm not excited about the character, man. I don't know what it is. It's just like if they structured her better, like she's a Polish character. I would love to see like a stage in Poland. I've never been Poland before. I would love to see something that represents Poland or something similar.
Yeah, because she gets that beach stage, doesn't she? That's more associated to Lee.
It's so random, bro. It doesn't make.
I don't get it either. It makes no sense. When I saw it, I was like, "Is Violet coming back or something?" I was very confused.
This is what I'm saying. Like, to me, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, bruh, like, come on, man. Like, why do we have a beach stage? Like, the beach stage is, even for me, I think it's associated more with Tekken Ball.
Yeah.
So why are we watching, like, this character that's from Poland? Like, it would be sick to see Poland maybe in a cold stage, or maybe there's a stage that represents a beach that's like something. But you just got this character that, she does karate, and she's on a beach. Like, this is what's been associated with this character, so it's mad random.
She uses a similar fighting style to Akira from Virtua Fighter, doesn't she?
Yes. So it's similar. I think so Akira's one's more closer to Leo's.
Yeah.
But her one is kind of like this, kind of like solid karate type style. Like it's proper sick. But yeah, I just
Akira's a missed opportunity, bro. I'm pissed. I
let's not
don't think
talk
we're gonna
about
get
that.
him.
I think we will. I think we will
Do you
because I feel
reckon?
like, yeah, I feel like Virtual Fighter 6 is gonna come back at some point.
Mm.
So I feel like they must do a collaboration somewhat over there. They like it can't have gone all these years that we ain't had like one Virtual Fighter character in Street Fighter. It's just, I mean, in Tekken, sorry. Like it's just dumb. Like everyone's been asking for Akira, even if we don't even get Akira, and we get like I don't know Kage or Jackie or Set, like any of those characters. Or even if we don't get Gamri, we get Takoff from Virtual Fighter. Like just somebody. Akira to me would be the most like appealing one because Akira is very difficult to use.
Yeah, but would
So,
he be difficult in Tekken 8? Because no one's really difficult to use in this game.
bro, I would love if he was difficult because then I'll play him. I don't like the whole like, let's make everyone easy because then what happens is you get everyone playing your character. Like everyone, like I reckon maybe in the future if Leroy becomes even better,
Mm.
then yeah, everyone's gonna play Leroy, innit? Then
Yeah.
it kind of removes the fact of I am the guy that plays Leroy. I'm the one of the few that plays Leroy. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I don't think it's good to have every character easy. It's fine if you've got beginner characters, but like what they did to Law, I was like, that seems like overkill to me. Law was always, to me, Law was always like the perfect Bruce Lee character in a fighting game. He's hard to use, he's hard to master, but now I can play Law with my eyes shut. I don't have to even think.
yep, characters are easy. So yeah, I don't know. The DLC hasn't started off strong. This is the problem. But I also think other games have had the same thing. Like Mortal Kombat 1 started pretty good. But Street Fighter never really started off good. Like Rashid, yeah. Akai, Ed. No, I don't think anyone really cares about Ed outside of probably like ending Walker that's really sick with the character. But like,
Thing is, Ed, I think Ed is pretty sick, but the actual character Ed, like not his
yeah.
fighting style. His fighting style I think is really cool, but they could apply that to someone else. Ed himself is a bit like, this guy looks washed.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. But when we talk about like Tekken 8, we've got Ed. Not Ed, sorry, Eddie. There's too many Eds right now.
Yeah.
Eddie, yeah. Eddie is staple. He should have been main roster. Now we've got Lydia. Like, the excitement is not there. Like Lydia should be last.
Mm.
She's not exciting. We need to capture the crowd and the everyone from early. Release the excitement. Like, maybe have Fakram instead of Lydia. That would have been better for me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But having
Do you know what I think they should have done? I agree with you. I think Tekken's got so many cool characters that have not been present for a long time. Like I've always said to people that I've got a friend and we were having an argument about the story mode, and he was saying to me, I don't want to see Heihachi again. He's dead now, and I was like, yeah, but once the story mode's 5 hours, and then we've got Tekken for 10 years. Are we really gonna exclude a character for 10 years for 5 hours of story mode? Does it really make sense? And I was saying to him, Tekken's got so many sick characters that are missing. We've got Wang, we've got Heihachi now, there's Jinpachi, there's Ancient Ogre, there's Unknown, there's what's that? You could even do a variation of Jack, just do a completely different fighting style with another Jack like they did with Gun Jack or Proto Jack or whatever. Mokujin's not in the game. We've spoken about him before. Mokujin would be so sick to have in this game. There's so many characters where you can just keep dropping bang after bang. You don't need to like have a star character like Eddie and then kind of have random characters throughout, and then Armor King in season 2, and then random character. Even Miguel's missing. They put Shaheen in over Miguel, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense from a narrative standpoint, considering Jin was the one that pissed him off.
But I don't think Miguel would fit in the story though, because they really wanted to push Jin as the poster boy, innit?
Yeah, but they could have added a bit of like, okay, like Jin's on a redemption arc, but he has to answer to some people. Like, don't just brush it under the rug, because at the end of the day, it was Jin's attacks, right? Jin started World War III, right? And
basically, yep.
Miguel's sister died, and it's like, oh no, forget about that. It's like, back in the day when WWE would just ignore storylines. You go to SmackDown the next week, and it's like, wait, wasn't Randy Orton just breaking someone's face? Now he's a good guy. It was like that. I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy still. Like, so like, judging from the leaks, Miguel's not even gonna be season 1, which is crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miguel don't come back. I wouldn't be surprised, and I hate to say that as well, but I have a funny feeling they're not going to put him in the game, and I don't know why. I've got this gut feeling Miguel is not coming back.
You know what? I could see it because he wasn't really popular.
He wasn't, but
Yeah,
neither was Lei, to be fair, and they brought him back.
but there's a whole different kettle of fish with Lei. Lei is meant to be Jackie Chan and meant to resemble Jackie Chan.
Mm.
And like, he's a staple, like, Tekken character. To be honest, Lei, Julia, or seeing Michelle come back would be sick.
Michelle would be sick. I'd be more interested in playing Michelle than Julia.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, let's just like Julia. That storyline is so just whack. Oh, she's a streamer now. Like, shut up, man.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, shut up, man. Where did you become a streamer, bro? Just get out of there, man. We need Michelle back. Like, just see what she's been up to. Like, bring back those characters. Michelle, Wang and Leroy could have like a sick intro.
Yeah, 100%. Wang and they could even. I don't even mind if they do something crazy because you remember I think the first king died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like you could have the current king, Armor King, and then this original king. Like you've got the face king who is the one that we have now, and then you have the hill king, and like have him come back from I don't know what happened to him. He drink too much.
He died. The first one died.
Yeah, did he have like overdose or something?
Yeah, I think he had an overdose, and then no, I think Marduk killed one of them. No, Marduk killed Armor King.
Yeah, there's two Armor Kings as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Marduk killed Armor King, and then he tried to dig up that's a mad ending, by the way.
Yeah.
He tried to dig up the grave, and he sees that Armor King is in there. So he's all saying like, "Which one of you? Who are you?" And then bro.
Marduk's done some questionable things. Do you remember in Tekken 5 he picked up Anna? And it was like, I'm gonna have my way with you now. Yeah, I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, nah. Marduk is a questionable character.
I think we just brushed that under the rug.
Bro, Marduk can't be here in 2024, bro. He did some questionable things, bro. Seriously.
Well, they're scrubbing the history, innit? But I know you got to go soon. I wanted to ask you like a few more questions.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay for an extra 10 after the thing. It's cool.
Yeah, like, what I wanted to ask you was, like, obviously we saw each other in Japan. We were meant to go on a night out, but I don't know what happened. I think you were going back much earlier, and I was like drunk off my face that night. And I tried to find my phone to text you. I couldn't find it. I left it at the hotel. But so we saw each other.
You left it all now?
No, I've got it now. But we went out to some club and we met some people, and Japanese guys get on it, bruv. And they introduced us to their friends, and I were all dancing. I couldn't find my phone for shit. But so I saw you at EVO Japan. And I don't know if it was just me. Okay, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. You tell me if I'm off here. Something seemed off. I don't know what it was. Like when I was watching Tekken and I was watching what was going on, people didn't seem that. They didn't seem that locked in. Like people were very all over the place. Was I reading that wrong?
You're not wrong. So like, the issue is that with EVO Japan especially, it was kind of like the first day was just tournament, so it's like you don't get no casuals, you can't warm up, you just have to just get into it. And I feel like that was very uneasy for a lot of people because it's like where's the casuals, like what's going on? But then you have all of these like convention booths, the Tekken shop, all of these things. There were so many things that were there, and it's like is this a tournament or like what's happening here?
It did seem a lot more
convention.
Yeah, it was like a commercial. Like it was very commercialized. They were more interested in pushing merchandise than because I was walking around. They had loads of arcade sticks and custom T-shirts and whatnot, and they had that new League of Legends fighting game in the back, and then a bunch of like that does look really cool. Like it's hard to look at sometimes. I'm like, is this running at like 200 frames per second? But it does look really, really nice. But yeah, Evo to me, I didn't stay for too long because obviously I was going to Mount Fuji, but it didn't. I don't know. I've been to loads of tournaments before, and the atmosphere's been electric. This seemed more like I was at Comic-Con and people just walking around doing their own thing. Yeah,
so I think it's because of where it was in Tekken. So like obviously we still have Dragunov and Azucena and all these characters that are mad cheap. So I don't think people's expectations was that high in terms of like the tournament, but then also the tournament itself. That's from a player's aspect, but the tournament itself, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, like bro, I'm so happy I done the stuff before I got to the venue because I thought if that was my main attraction to Japan, I probably would have been upset because I just don't feel like it captured what tournaments are meant to be like. Do you get what I'm saying? It kind of, I don't know what the word is. It just didn't feel like it was for casuals. And a lot of those people that are coming to those things are players. So I feel like there's a disconnect between what the community actually would like and what because obviously it's PlayStation now that do it, and so maybe there's just a disconnect somewhere where it's like, oh yeah, we've got this convention, you could try out all these games, plus there's a tournament. Yeah. Whereas EVO was always tournament first. Do you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, we want to watch the matches, you want to record this, you want to do that, but yeah, it just felt a bit off. It didn't feel, I don't know, it just, something was different between that EVO and the one in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to the other EVO, but I've been to loads of different tournaments, and it did feel like I walked more into like a business, like they were trying to sell me something, than sit me down to watch the games. And me and like, obviously you met some of my boys, and we were just like, bruv, we've been to tournaments before, like we've been to a versus fight, and obviously that feels like a tournament. Like I've gone there, it's just FGC, man, and everyone's locked into their games, but EVO didn't feel like that for me at all.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just honestly feel like people were just, they were there, but they weren't there. And it's kind of like, yeah, we're here, we're going to play the game. Even me, I was like, I'm here, but it's not really my main focus. And I just want to play and just do whatever. But once it's done, I'm just going to go yam my food and just chill.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, bro, like, let me give you some props, because obviously I know you've been on this fitness journey, and I saw you there, and I was like, "Is that Jay?" I was like, "Is that Jay?" I came up, I tapped you on the shoulder, like, "No fucking way, bro!" Like, you, respect to you. Like, I texted you last night, and obviously I was busy being silly, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm going to the gym," and I read your message, like, "Rah, man, he's showing me up."
Yeah, nah. Do you know what it is, bro? Like, even out there, like I kind of felt like I slacked, but I didn't. But the steps I had, like 14,000 steps, 22,000. Like we was walking a lot, and I'm currently still at the same weight that I'm at for a while. But I feel like I can clearly tell that it's like fat is moving from certain parts of my body.
Yeah, well, muscle weighs more than fat.
Muscles, yeah, but my muscles are coming in from a lot of different, like my shoulders, my chest, my arms. But yeah, bare people, like, they've looked at me and said, "Raw, like, you've changed a lot."
You look different, bro. I was like, I was looking at you from across the venue, because I bumped into some people, and they came over and they're like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you," whatever. And I looked over, I was like, "Is that Jay?" Obviously, like, we know each other, we've met each other in person plenty of times. I was looking at it, I was like, that's crazy, like, so, like, because it's important to highlight that, because obviously we play games religiously, but gamers have a tendency to not look after themselves. I think that stereotype is like kind of going away slowly, because I've met a lot of girls and guys that are like in very good shape now. I think that's something that like people would think of gamers like in the 90s and like early 2000s, but props to you, bro, because I know you're streaming and you've got loads of responsibilities out of it. So to see you losing weight like that, I think you should document it, because it would be quite inspirational for people to see you doing that. And B, it's just like, it will do wonders for you elsewhere. Like, fitness is so important to me. I don't know. I get very agitated if I can't go to the gym.
No, so it's very, like, this topic, I'm glad you even mentioned it. Like, fitness is very personal to me, purely because people don't know. I'm going to give you a bit of a personal thing, but I was pre-diabetic twice, right? And I didn't want to be diabetic, so I was just like, yeah, like I have to swear out, like, and again, it all goes down to like, traveling to different countries, trying out their food, trying out this, and how food over in different countries tastes nice and drinks taste nice, but they don't have no sugar tax. So if they've added in sugar, they're just adding in sugar, and this stuff adds up. You're trying this drink, and you're like, oh, I like this. I'm gonna get this again later on today or tomorrow. This all adds up, and I wasn't watching it because I was like, this is like the first time in my life, I'm kind of like in my 30s now, this is the first time in my life where I'm traveling. Like, I never used to travel before, I wasn't fortunate enough. So I'm like, oh, I'm experiencing so much different things and getting carried away. But then when I've gone to my doctors now, they're saying, yeah, like you're pre-diabetic, you're in that pre-diabetic range. But that didn't really stop me. I think the thing that stopped me was when I was in Thailand. This is another personal story. I ain't said this even nowhere. This is like exclusive. So when I was in Thailand, they were just like we was trying to wear these like traditional clothes in Thailand, and yeah, they never had my size. They were just like, yeah, we don't have your size because you're fat.
They
I
said it
was
to you like that.
like that, bro.
They're blunt over there.
They don't like fat people over there, bro. On God, bro. They don't like. They say that, oh yeah, they just, bro. They say it blunt. So obviously their workers were laughing.
Mm.
And I just had to say, yeah, you're right, and laugh it off. But I didn't feel comfortable with it myself, and mentally it was playing tricks on me because I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, like, man is fat, bro. Like, what? Like, I've never been fat in my whole entire life. Obviously, because I've been traveling a lot, and obviously becoming a dad in COVID time, I was just eating. There was no gyms open, so then I just got comfortable. So now, ever since then, I was like, nah, I'm making it a goal to lose the weight, especially when we done the no calorie the calorie challenge, not no calorie, the calorie challenge,
Yeah, you went
where we
hard in that, bro. That was impressive because you shot up out of nowhere.
yeah,
Like, because
brother,
you were traveling, weren't you? And we
I
were all like in
traveled.
the UK.
I traveled, so that just for context, you lot, we had a calorie challenge, and there was a group of us, and we had to like go gym or do stuff, whether you're doing activities and document it, and obviously we all have the Apple Watch and stuff like that. But mine was like not that great because I traveled twice to Thailand in that month.
Yeah.
And that was obviously difficult because of the time zone. It takes long to travel to Thailand, blah blah blah. But then I was like, there was a time when I'm just like trying to. But I was running around in the car park, running around in circles in the car park. I was running back and forward in my hotel,
I remember you were
like
walking up and down stairs as well. You would text us
yeah,
saying, I'm just going up and down.
yeah, bro, running up and down the stairs. Like, bro, I was doing so many different things, and then I just kind of shot up in the challenge. But ever since then, I wasn't near the top. So I was like, yeah, this is like, even that itself, this is what I've not even told you personally, but that in itself made me upset because I'm a competitive person, which is why, like, obviously, when I do play fighting games, I do want to have a good character. I do want to be able to take it to the best. Like, that's always been my thing. So seeing that was like, okay, I didn't get midway, but I did get a bomb. But everyone else was super competitive and, they're fit already.
Mm.
So I was like, nah, we need to do something. So yeah, bro, like since then I was like, yeah, I'm in the gym, bro. And it wasn't gonna be like I was in the gym from December. I wasn't trying to do that January or New Year stuff. I was like, nah, December, I'm in the gym, man. Yeah, bro. Ever since then I was just like, yeah, I need to be fit. And even when I was in Japan, bro, I was hardly eating, bro. Like
Yeah.
I ate, but like it wasn't like man's pigging out and just, bro. It was like, yeah, I'll eat something in maybe in the afternoon and eat something in the evening. I ate twice a day, bro. Like it wasn't like, yeah, I'm having breakfast, then I'm having this, then I like, bro. I was watching my weight while I'm out there,
But
and
to
then
be
even when,
fair, like the Japanese food is very, very healthy compared to what we have over here, and they
of
have
course,
very, very good portion control. Like I was shocked at, because you come over to the UK, right? You go to a restaurant, they give you this gigantic plate with grease and fat, and you go to Japan, they give you a nice little bowl, enough
yep,
to fill you up. You give you some chopsticks so you're not gorging yourself, and
yep.
then you're cool. You're not spilling out your jeans, but you feel good. You're like, okay, I've got room for a meal later on. If you don't want to go for that, there's konbinis just on every street corner. I feel like they're trying to kill us out here, bro. Japan's got an easy mode.
Bro, it's true because, bro, I wasn't even thinking about the plates, but the plates are actually really small compared to
Yeah.
like over here. Over here, we got this gigantic plate, and it's like, bro, maybe that's why obesity is not a problem over there, but it is a problem over here. Like you could just get carried away because this is what we're used to. We're used to the big plates. We're used to like all of that stuff. But yeah, and my thing, my focus this year is like I have been documenting, I have been filming like myself do some exercises and stuff, and I've been taking pictures every other month. But my goal is to basically I don't that stereotype of gamers are just lazy. We just play games. I want to beat that stereotype in my brand myself. Like I want people to realize that yo, you can go to the gym and be happy with it. Because going to the gym, sometimes people are just like, oh, this is boring. Like, oh, I've got to do this again. I've got to do that. Like, but no, there's ways to make it interesting. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, here's a prime example. Yesterday, I could not be asked to go gym, bro. But I said, bro, when's the last time you went gym? So the last time I went gym was like, I think Monday. So I was like, bro, so I was like, so am I happy with myself? Do I feel happy with myself? No. Are you okay in life? Oh yeah. But I'm not happy with myself because I haven't gone gym.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, what's gonna change? And I just kept on asking myself basic questions. I said, well, if I go gym, I'll be happy. So then go gym.
Mm.
What's stopping me? So I just went gym. And then when I got there, I'm like, I was okay with it, but then I was like, all right, so what do you want to do? What would make you go gym tomorrow? And I was like, all right, don't work on arms. So I just didn't work on arms. So then I done shoulders and chest, and I done I done 25 minutes of cardio. So now today I'm like, oh, I want to go and do arms. I have to do arms.
Yeah.
And that's how I train my mind to kind of like keep consistent. And then Sunday will be legs. So now I've done 4 days a week.
Yeah, that's solid, man. I think a lot of people they don't they worry too much about like they think about the journey a little bit too much and it becomes overwhelming rather than thinking about the end game. And I mean, I enjoy the journey. I've always enjoyed gym, but I've always been into like martial arts and going to the gym. But there was a time when I remember when I went to the gym when I had become overweight and I went there. I'll never forget this, bro. This was the most embarrassing thing that I think I've ever experienced in the gym. Other than fainting, I fainted in the gym once as well. Everybody saw it. Yeah, I was in a like a proper like weightlifting gym, and there was this guy in there. I'll never forget this guy. Absolute psycho, bro. This guy would come to the gym high. He would bang out a workout like an absolute madman. He'd always see me, and he'd be like, "Hey, Aquaman, come here," and I'd be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." He'll grab, call me Aquaman, bro. I can't even say who it is, but. Actually, no, people have seen it on my Instagram. It's so I'll go to the gym and like Big Nasty will be there, and I'll be working out. I'll be like, cool man, come here, and we'll start doing a little training together. But this guy Primo, right, would shout over to me, and I remember this was when I was still like I wasn't overweight at this point, but I was weak, and I couldn't do pull-ups properly. And this guy just did not understand that I was not as strong as him. This was a big yardie, bro, like big yardie, and then doing pull-ups. He's like, you got 5 more. I'm saying to him, bro, I ain't got no more. Like, I'm dying here. My bicep's going to pop out. I said to my friend, give me a Lucozade. I need some energy. He slapped the Lucozade away. He was like, finish your set. So I finished it because I was like, this guy's going to kill me if I don't. Bear in mind, I was like 18 at this point. I get off the pull-up and I'm walking and my equilibrium's gone. I'm like, what's going on? And I just collapsed. I smashed into the microwave. I hit the microwave so hard that my face was printed on the microwave, bro. So... all these lifters come round, they circle around me and they're like, bro, are you okay? And like, I had to call my ex-girlfriend. She had to come pick me up and take me home. I went to the gym the following day and like when I walked in, they started clapping because they were like, we didn't think you were going to show your face around here again. That was probably the worst thing that happened to me. But I remember when I started going to the gym when I was overweight and there was these 3 girls there, these pretty like Asian girls. I don't know like if they were Chinese or Japanese, but they were in the gym. And I went to do a pull-up, right? So I went to go up, and obviously when I was overweight, my top had come up, and a little bit of the belly had come out, and I could see them looking and laughing, and I was like, nah, I can't. It stung, but I was like, do you know what? Fuck these girls, man. I'm gonna stay consistent, and I'll stick it on them.
Do you know what's crazy? You see that bit there? That's what I'm stuck up with right now. So like, my thing is that when I look at my arms, I know my arms have gotten big, and I know my shoulders and chest have got big. But I'm kind of like struggling with like belly and thighs at the minute. Like my thighs have gone down because like a lot of my jeans and stuff are baggy now.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like it is down to, I feel like there might be something bloating me when I'm eating when I come over here. Because now that I've come over here and I start eating rice over here, I'm bloating.
Yeah.
But when I've ate a rice in Japan, I wasn't bloating at all. So I know they're different rice. They're different. Probably they're not. So they're probably the same rice, but the different
styles of cooking.
Yeah,
they eat a lot of sticky rice over there, don't they?
Yeah, but their sticky rice, I don't think it's the same over here, and I don't know 100%, so I don't want to start calling out stuff. But since I've come over here, I'm starting to bloat since eating rice.
Yeah.
So now I know people are gonna be like, yeah, just stop eating rice. It's like, bro, I come from a Jamaican household.
Yeah.
Like, that was the thing. You know what I'm saying? We'd have rice and peas, white rice and stuff. I'm slowly easing it out in terms of portions. So the portions are not as big, but it's just hard, bro. Because I like to have like, you know, chicken or beef, and then have rice and have like whatever gravy or whatever's left on that on the rice, and then that's how I eat food. And then whatever salad is there is whatever I have. But yeah, bro,
I've
I'm trying
started
to
eating in the little bowls. I think that's helping me a lot of because I bought chopsticks when I went to Mount Fuji. And I was like, I'm just gonna stay on this chopstick hype because honestly, bruv, when I've got a spoon in my hand, I'm a fast eater. So if you put a bowl of food in front of me and I've got a spoon or a fork and a knife, I just wolf that shit down. That can't be good for you. So one thing I realized in Japan is like I didn't know how to use chopsticks when I got to Japan. I had to learn, and I learned how to use them. But you eat much slower. You eat much just because of the way they're designed. I think the way that you eat makes a big difference as well.
That's true. Like I think when I'm over here and I'm hungry, there's a big spoon full of food. I can't lie. I scoff my food down. If I'm hungry, I'm scoffing it down. But I felt like in Japan with chopsticks, I was only using chopsticks over there.
Yeah.
So when I'm using chopsticks, you can't do that. Like you literally have to grab like maybe whatever. Like if you've got like, so I was eating beef out there, so beef and a bit of rice, boom, and it's just going down normally. But when you're eating like that, and it's just like, it's just tunneling down. It's like, oh shit, maybe that's not the right thing to do. But
even their treats, bruv. Like let me show you this. Right? I've got this here. I opened it because I know we were gonna do it together, but I advised you against it. Right. So I bought these Kit Kats in Japan, right?
You got the orange ones?
Yeah, I got all my fridge is full.
Hey, wait, stay there. I got some. What? Wait.
I got a bunch. I got the curry flavor as well, which I don't recommend to anyone. Curry flavor's not nice. I don't know what Japan was smoking when they came out of that one.
I got some too, you know. I got the.
What's that?
The cheesecake one, bro.
I haven't got the cheesecake one, but wait, hold on.
This one's rare, bro.
I haven't got that one.
Yeah.
I got a milk tea one. It's decent.
Oh, I didn't got that one, bro. And I got this one, sakura and roasted soybean. This one.
Yeah, look how small they are. Those are the same size as my one.
Yeah, that's what you're not putting on weight, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, bro. I'm about to bag one now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have to bag one now. I'm talking about gym and that, but bro. So,
yeah, do you know what? The orange flavor. Let me show you one that's not nice though. So I've got these two. I got curry flavor. Curry flavor Kit Kat it's not nice. It's not nice. I'm sorry.
I would imagine.
It's disgusting.
I would imagine. Now we should have tried it. Still, I didn't know you had them flavors.
Yeah, I got this flavor as well. I got strawberry. I haven't tried this one. Let me try it actually whilst you're sitting here.
But that one banged.
Oh, you tried it?
Yeah, that one bangs. I have that one and the orange one. That one banged. Like this Sakura one is for. This is why we should have you should have got this one. This one is for the Sakura week.
Yeah, I went to Donkyo, but I didn't see that one in there. They had some special ones on Mount Fuji.
I got it from there.
From Donkyo, what, in Akihabara?
Yeah.
That's where I went. Upstairs. Yeah, I went upstairs. The whole shelf was empty. This is all they had.
Did you go downstairs? Like, there's a downstairs, bro.
No, we were looking for suitcases, so I went up. Wait, let me try this one. On this doesn't even smell nice. Which one did you just have?
Sakura and roasted soybean powder. Bang.
Alright, let me try this.
Bro, come on, man. Come on, don't do that, man. Bro, it's got that hint of like that strawberry taste. You know what it is? Yeah, but you're eating it whole, bro. You're not gonna like it eating it whole, bro. You have to break it, bro. You're doing it like a caveman, bro.
That's how I eat chocolate, bro. I eat chocolate
bro. You gotta break it and have a little bit, bro. Because you're not gonna like it that way.
Alright, do you know, I haven't tried this. This one's milk tea. Do you know what pisses me off about Japanese, bro?
Go on.
I can read hiragana and I can read some katakana, but then they just throw random kanji in there. So I don't know what they're going on about.
Damn. I want to see what this one's saying.
So this one's got different colors. This one's got purple. This one's got blue. This one's green. But I can't read it because it's half katakana, half kanji.
So that is have a tea party. So what? You might be having mint tea and stuff like that in it.
I might do. I'll pick a round. Which color should I get? I've got
green.
You You chose the worst color, bro.
But that's probably like
Green
green
tea.
tea or something.
It's gonna be nasty, bro.
Hey, no, that's crazy. But I never saw that one either.
I think if you go to different districts, then or like prefectures, they've got different stuff,
But I need to get my money up. I want to go back to Japan again, bro.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Japan is just,
It's another level,
bro.
and they get on it when they're partying. We partied with some Japanese girls and some Japanese guys. They were on it.
Bruv, like, it's mad, bro. It's mad. It's mad.
All
I
right.
need to proper party, though. I ain't proper party that way. Green tea. You look like you like it, though. You try to discover the taste. What is that?
It's coffee. It's fucking coffee, bro.
Ooh. Does it taste nice, though? Nah.
It tastes nice initially, but the aftertaste, it's got a bit of a kick to it.
That's coffee, though. In general.
Yeah, I don't
Coffee
like
tastes nice
coffee.
at the start. Yeah, coffee, that's what it does.
I'm more of a tea person.
So wait, try one more to see if they're the same flavor.
All right, let me try. Let me put.
I can't believe there's a curry Kit Kat. That is crazy.
Yeah, curry Kit Kat. I don't recommend it to my worst enemy.
That is crazy, bro. What does it taste like? Katsu, kind of like.
Yeah. It tastes like it's a katsu curry.
Nah, that's dead. But saying that though, I got a confession to make.
Go on.
So man had a donut with curry inside of
I
it,
had the same one, bro. I got the same one. I did a video on my Instagram.
bro, and that shit is bang.
That shit hit. I finished the whole thing.
Yeah, same here.
I finished the whole thing. As a matter of fact, I'll splice it into this video. That was actually delicious.
Alright, on behalf of the British pub.
British fucking pub, mate.
Do a little food review. What's that you got there?
Don't know, mate. Smells a bit cheesy.
Zane, turn that off for a sec. This is some sticky. I don't know what, bruv. It's sticky and it's salty.
Mmm.
Pause.
It likes it sticky and salty. And this has got a bit of a tang to it, you know. It's like, you know, when you clip your fingernails or your toenails, you just give it a little. That's what it smells like.
You do that?
Yeah, bro. It's very addictive.
What the fuck? You do that, Zane? I'll lie, bro.
Zane saves these in a jar.
And then you can dehydrate them and they're like crisp.
This bangs though.
I don't know what this is, but it's got some purple filling.
Probably red bean paste. Exquisite though.
Very good.
Fucking exquisite.
I tell you. These Japanese just do it better.
You know what I mean? I've been out here trying to promote the British pub, the British lifestyle, but fuck Greg's, brother.
It's all about fucking Lawson's. This is a curry donut. This is a curry donut.
Right, smacks it.
Delicious.
What smacks it is, in that area, Greg's has just put out, they opened up a Greg's outlet. Why? Just selling shit that they couldn't sell in other stores. They've put it in our little area.
Very good.
Giving back to the community, apparently. Giving shit back, bruv.
Fuck Greg's.
Bunch of pussy holes, bro.
English food sucks compared to this. We've got 7-Elevens everywhere. Lawson's. What's this? This is no, I don't know what it is.
Something cheesy, I think.
Something cheesy.
No, honey. That one's honey glazed.
Honey glazed. Pause.
Look at this. Fucking beautiful. Oh, it's got ham inside it. Oh. Make me moan like a bad bee.
This is definitely nut busting worthy food.
It's cool. This is the type of shit you give up your missus for, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
So babe, I can't be with you anymore.
Better know how to cook. Better know how to cook. Right, this is well, it looks like a hot dog. See if Japanese hot dogs are better than the British ones.
Cool.
Oh, well.
There's no comparison, bro.
No comparison.
Got it, Glizzy.
Go to Glizzy, bro.
It is smaller than the UK ones, though.
Makes sense.
To scale.
Pause.
And ended up shocking.
Did a little video review, bro.
Oh, you got a cat?
My brother.
Do some souvenir shopping.
Bro, I got. Oh, fucking pick that. I got two sets of soy sauce holders under $5 each. Fucking, bro, we're in the middle of nowhere, and the conveni is still giving you a decent price. Fucking,
Better than
I try to
Nando's.
rip you off, innit?
Well, we went out, was it yesterday? We got like ramen, pork, chicken, rice, sauces, drink, for what? £4, £5. Do that in the UK, you're not paying rent.
It's peak. Why do you think there's so many single parents in the UK? Well, we can afford condoms, brother.
Gotta just employ the pull-out method. Hope for the best.
Imagine. Spend a tenner on a pack of condoms.
And then certain man busted in like 2 seconds, bro. To them, the maths ain't mathing. Alright, this one I saved for last. This is a rum-infused croissant. Rum.
Well,
It's got rum inside it.
I've got the cheese and ham thing.
What the
Mate, just looking in the whip.
What?
Sorry, we want these guys in.
He's embarrassed.
So you never seen white people before.
There's only one of those in the car.
That's why she looked at you. She's seen the darkies before.
This is nice. Yeah. All in all, very worthwhile. How much this all cost me? Anyone want to gander a guess?
£6.
£5.50. £5.50.
Can't fucking lose.
More of the story, guys.
There's no bread in this bread, though.
Is it the honey glazed one? Right, so don't try to bring down our reviews.
No, man.
No, I think it's probably supposed to be that way. It's just surprising. So nice.
I really enjoyed this. This was nice.
Alright,
Off to Mount Fuji.
on the road again. Second donkey on another whirlwind adventure, baby. He's donkey.
Bro, that thing was amazing.
Did you have the honey? There's like a hollow honey like bread. So there's nothing inside it, but the crust is all hot, is all honey flavored.
No, I never had that, you know.
That was delicious. I really liked that. And I had a rum infused croissant. That was crazy.
That's
Alright.
mad.
Let me see what colors I got. So I got dark blue. I've got that. I think I had that brown one already. I've got this light blue one. I had the green one.
I want to know if they're different flavors. Let's do blue. Let's do blue.
What, dark blue or light blue?
Oh, there's two blues. Usually light blue is always better. Dark blue could always be some mad colors. It could be a mad flavor.
This is gonna be like a water flavor or some shit, bro. Like some random shit.
Bro, light blue, bro. Man says tea party, bro.
I'm gonna have to go get on the cross train after this.
No, bro.
They're tiny though, compared to our Kit Kats in the UK.
Bro, the other ones you got 4. I swear you get 4 pieces.
Yeah, and now we've got the chunky ones as well.
Yeah, bro, I can't mess with that chunky thing. Bro, they don't even. You know what's crazy about these stuff? They don't really write the calories and stuff on it because it's probably not that much.
Yeah.
Oh no, they do.
Can you? What does it say?
This one says the whole box says 2,200 kcal.
That's quite a lot.
That is quite a lot, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
All right, let me try. Let me see what this is saying. That just tastes like a regular white chocolate.
Swear down. But it's different from the last flavor though.
Yeah, this one's it's not strong. Just like a very mellow flavor. There's something there, but I can't quite make out what it is.
That's whack, bro. I wanted you to have a shit flavor, bro, so you could be sick. No.
Do you know what I think would be a shit flavor? I'll try one more. This purple one.
Yeah, purple, bro, that is a bad flavor.
It's got some devil Kazia in it.
Bro, that's definitely got something whack in it, bro.
Oh, the blue one's blueberries, I think.
But you never taste the blueberry.
I'm getting an aftertaste. I don't know if it's a mix up of the fucking strawberry as well. I don't know. It's a bit much. Right, let me see. That tastes like air freshener, bro.
Bro, you gotta find out what it is. That might be like flour or something.
It doesn't wait. Doesn't say. It's just purple. It tastes like air freshener. It feels like someone got some fragrance and blew it in my mouth.
Do you know what you should have done? Do you have any more of those?
Yeah, I got loads.
What of that second pack? The pack.
Yeah, I've got another milk tea pack in there as well, different color.
Alright, don't eat no more. We should, bro. We'll do one together. I think that would be funny still.
Yeah, I've got loads and loads of I've got my fridge is full of Japanese Kit Kats.
Bro, I tried to have. Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, I tried to see this Japan talk here. Basically, I had stuff, but I couldn't bring back too much.
Yeah.
Because I bought a Boruto figure and a Bleach figure, but I took them out of the box. But I just didn't want to pack it so that something breaks in it.
How many suitcases did you take with you?
2.
Bro, you see, I don't know if you can see it. See that suitcase there?
Yeah, the small one.
Yeah, so I've got a big one on the floor where I don't know if you can't really see because my
It's a bit dark. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'll put some light on here. So this small suitcase, it's small. It's not really small. It's just for the JoJo's figurines. I bought a whole other suitcase just for JoJo's figurines.
Swear down.
This one on the floor is all clothes that I bought in Tokyo and Osaka. But that one there, I would show you right now, but it's overflowing with figurines, bro. Like if I open it, they're gonna go everywhere. I don't know if you went to Akihabara, but it's anime central. Like it's just anime there.
I just need to go over there with no clothes, bro. Just have 2 suitcases and just buy stuff, bro. It's actually insane.
I didn't even take a suitcase with me. I took a backpack with a couple of clothes. I landed in Okinawa, and then I was just like, we'll just buy stuff as we go along. And by the end of the trip, I had 2 suitcases. My backpack was so heavy that when I got to customs, they were like, the guy grabbed my backpack. He was looking at me. I was like, what the fuck is this guy got in here? But I packed it with everything. They even took some of my shit as well. They didn't let me bring. I took. I got something. I think it was like it was like this basically. Like I bought. This is like Asuma's knuckle dusters, right? Yeah. I bought something similar in Japan. The guy opens my suitcase and he's looking at me, and I'm like, bro, if you're Japanese, you know you sell these things. Why are you? And he just took it. And I was like, fuck's sake, man.
Oh,
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Even this one, I don't know if you can see this in the background here. It's this JoJo's hoodie. I was in Shinjuku and I was walking down the road and these people like hand stitching JoJo's hoodies, and I was like, if I move to Japan, I'm gonna go broke.
Yeah, bro, trust me, bro. There was a One Piece jacket with Buggy on the back. and it was like I think it was in Harajuku, and bro, I was so tempted. I said, fam, I'll go broke out here. You know, I'll buy that
Harajuku, you go broke quick in Harajuku.
jacket. Bro, I said, fam. I looked at the jacket and I said, bro, if I came back with this jacket, it's long.
Yeah.
'Cause this jacket had like some mad like material on it, and it's got Buggy's face on the back, and it just looked nuts. I said, bro, if I buy this jacket, it's long.
I'll show you something else I got, right? I went to Kamakura town, which is where the Great Buddha is. It's like an hour from Tokyo on the train. And there was this shop, right? And they were selling masks from like 200 to 500 years ago. So I walked in there and I was looking at these masks, and my friend was like, don't buy it, bro. You're going to bring a fucking ghost home with you. And I saw this one mask and I said to the guy, how old is this mask? And he was like, it's about 250 years old. And I was like, who did it belong to? It was like, you know, some fighter, I don't know. So I brought this mask home, yeah. None of my family were happy with me. They were like, what have you done? I haven't put it on yet, but we'll see what happens.
They're saying you brought a bad spirit back home, you know.
Basically, but if you haven't been to Kamakura town, I'd highly recommend it, bro. They've got so much shit there. I got this Super Famicom from and it's got all these games like Fist of the North Star, Saint Seiya. Couldn't resist, man.
So wait, is that just plug and play?
Just plug and play. Just I think it might even take HDMI.
Does it have a hyperdimension in it? Hyperdimension?
I'm not too sure. I haven't opened it yet. It's got all the old Fist of the North Star games in it. It's got Conan. It's got Dragon Ball. It's got Dragon Ball 3. Don't know what that is. It's got so much sick shit on it.
Where do you get that from? Is it Super Potato? That place?
I got it from. Do you know where Love Mercy is in Akihabara? That big building. It's like a sex shop.
And you had to go to the side and go all the way up the stairs.
Yeah. And women can't go in there. It's just men.
Yeah. Super Potato. You got it from Super Potato.
Yeah. So I was walking down and I saw it and I was like, no, I have to snatch this up. And even I don't know. Oh, it's over here actually. I'll show you this. Right. Get ready to feast your eyes on this, bro. This might be my.
Crazy.
It's crazy,
bro.
man.
You're making me wanna. Bro, I'm gonna have to just sell some stuff in here, bro. But just don't have another trip or something.
Bro, if you're going, hit me up. I'll come with you.
Bro, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, I'm definitely looking to go back.
Yeah, 100%. But I think I had the best time in Osaka. I think Osaka was better than Tokyo.
I've never been to Osaka. That's what I'm saying. I never went to see Mount Fuji. I ain't been to Osaka. I wanted to go to Kyoto. I haven't been to none of those things. And it's like every time I've gone to Japan, I've always been in Tokyo. So I definitely want to go back and do those. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because this was my first time in Japan, but like I learned a lot going in there. Tokyo is so much more expensive than everywhere else. So if say we were to get an apartment in Tokyo, right? You're looking at like central London prices. But if you get one in Osaka, you can get it for £400. £400.
This is what I'm saying.
And their bills are much lower than ours. Shopping's much lower than ours. Even Okinawa, we got a sick Airbnb, like a big house, and I think it was like £70 each, and we were there for like 4 days.
This is what I'm saying. I need to do a proper trip over there, man. I don't feel like I've done a proper trip yet. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you got to travel around. But yeah, I went to this store. They had like games everywhere. It was like PS2 games. This is in Okinawa, yeah.
Yeah.
I found all these rare games, like Fullmetal Alchemist, Bleach.
Oh, I know what Bleach game that is. Oh, stop. Beatdown. Oh,
Yeah, I ain't seen it in a long time. I'm gonna show you some gems that I got.
yeah. Sparkling Neo. Gee.
Do you know in the UK, because this is they call it Budokai Tenkaichi 3, obviously.
Yeah.
I got this for £2, bro. You go on Amazon to look for this game, it's like £200.
But that's what people do though. They go over there, get some of the games that are mad cheap, and they just shot it for bare crazy.
Yeah, this bag's just full of gems. Like I got a Hokuto no Ken on the Famicom. I got the whole thing as well. I got Hajime no Ippo.
That shit's crazy.
I got Ultimate Battle 22.
Old school.
Old school. I got this game, right? You can look it up. Let me show you. So I went into this store and I saw this game. I don't know, a lot of people probably don't know about it, but if you look it up on eBay, if you were to buy this in the UK, I think it's like £200-300. This game called Murderer that came out ages ago.
What's this on? I'm searching for it now. What's it? Hold on.
This is on the Famicom.
Murderer. SNES Murderer.
Oh yeah, SNES.
Oh snap! Yeah, this is a Konami game.
Yeah, from way back in the day. I got the Fist of the North Star 4.
Nah, you went in. You was getting.
Both.
Bro.
I was going crazy. I got. Obviously, you remember this.
Samurai Showdown.
Yeah.
Come on.
King of Fighters
Bravo.
95.
What's that on though?
These are on the PS1.
Oh.
Yeah.
You would've-
I got everything. I got PS1 games, PS4 games. I got. I even got some games people haven't even heard of. I don't even know what this is. I bought it because it had sick box art.
Weird 'cause that stick.
I saw the box. Obviously, I've played Orochi. This is a good
yeah.
game. I thought I saw Virtua Fighter 4. I was like, right, I don't have Virtua Fighter 4. I'll just snap it up. I don't know what this is, but box art was kind of hard, so I got it. But I would be. I'm not even gonna run you through all of them. My bag is packed full of old games. Like I'm talking. If I put this on my back and walk down the road, I'm burning 1,000 calories. That's how heavy it is.
Nah, you went in, bro.
Yeah, we'd
That's
be here
crazy.
all day if I was showing you all the shit that I got from Japan. Like it was crazy. Even went to the Kamen Rider store, and I saw the figurines, and I was like, I bought bare Kamen Rider figurines.
Nah, you went in, bro. I didn't even like. I had money over there, but I was just like, yeah, I didn't have that much. I was like, I was kind of on a budget, so I didn't want to really spend too much because I know I'm like meant to be going EVO Vegas as well, and I know that's gonna be expensive, so I just didn't really want to spend too much. But I definitely did get carried away more than my budget should have been. But
You can't help it in Japan.
bro, you can't. You seriously can't, and especially like the food over there as well, bro. Like the Kobe beef and Wagyu and bro.
Wait till you go to Osaka. There's in Dotonbori, it's just a strip. It's just food everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's food. You know where that big crab is?
Yeah,
Like the famous one. If you walk up that strip, you're just gonna be eating all day.
that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, man, I know. I kept you half an hour over.
That's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's
but-
cool. Now I've got to leave. But
I know. I
bro,
appreciate your time, bro.
nah, likewise. This was a fun episode, man. It's actually crazy. They're seeing that people do food testing.
Yeah.
We started off with Tekken, the food testing. Right, so it's good. It's entertaining still, man.
But
Thank you for having
just
me.
to close, just before you go, like quick summary, like 5 words or whatever. Like, are you in a better place with Tekken 8 now than you were before the patch?
No.
No.
So the thing is, I was playing the last time. I played the thing on Monday, and when I played on Monday, when was the patch? Wednesday. I played on Wednesday or Tuesday, one at a time. I think it's Wednesday. I played it, but I just wasn't interested. I kind of stopped playing. Like I didn't play yesterday. I had time to play yesterday, but I just didn't. I'm in a weird place with the game. Like I know there's the tournament happening in Pakistan, so I'm gonna watch that and see how other people are playing and stuff like that. But generally, I just don't like the whole style of just pressing buttons and mashing. Like if I were to do that, you could play like a Naruto game or any of those games. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of like press, dodge, press. Like Tekken was never about that. Tekken was an art form. Tekken was you have to learn these things. It takes time. You're gonna lose sometimes, but then you're gonna be good at some point. Whereas Tekken 8 is not that. Tekken 8 is literally people are just getting run over, man. Mix up. And the mix-ups they're not fun and they're not fair. That is completely unfair mix-ups. Like Lily's, when she goes into heat, she can recover by just doing Feisty Rabbit twice. Certain characters can recover their ones, whereas other ones are not that great. I don't know, like, it's not really been thought out, and I've been saying that it's probably going to take a year for the game to kind of, like, get a proper feel of how it should be or how it should have been. So I'll play it still, but I have been open-minded to trying Street Fighter 6 again. And
yeah, me
bringing
too.
bringing that type of content back into the streams because I don't really want to put all my eggs into Tekken right now. I find myself being miserable and kind of like being just annoyed and frustrated. Whereas there's other games, Guilty Gear Strive is going into season 4. I could try that out. Mortal Kombat, I haven't really seen much about that. I've only seen like the trailers. I still need to react to Homelander. So I don't know. I'm
Mortal
not gonna say
Kombat's in a better place. I mean, I've been very, very harsh on it, but Ermac's inclusion was definitely a step in the right direction. I don't think one character can save the game, but if they keep on doing that and they support it for a long time, it'll definitely be better than where I left it. Because where I left it, it was the biggest steaming pile of trash I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think for me, we just have to wait and see. Like, I think Guilty Gear and Street Fighter are definitely the ones I want to try because them games look fun and it's like it's a step in the right direction. But Tekken 8, yeah, I'll play it, but yeah, I don't want to put all my eggs into that one basket anymore. I think that's what kind of hindered. I think here's one thing I want to say before I even leave because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to say that I just ain't said on my own thing. But like, I think me being like honest with the game and being negative did hinder the channel a little bit. So like, I know there's a lot of new players that want to come in and they want to play the game and they don't want to see someone complain about a game that they want to learn, right? So obviously, I felt like if I took the more positive, I'd say the VDX route where it was just positive and the channel would have grown. But I can't be positive on something I don't like. I feel like I'm being fake that way.
Yeah.
So whereas I feel like I've kind of like I did grow, but I kind of stopped my growth by saying how I felt. I also felt like I was just being honest, and I don't have any regrets to that. But I felt like maybe I could have held back the frustration a lot more than I did. I think the frustration came from me streaming long hours, and you know, streaming long hours, it does kind of take its toll on you. So I think moving forward, the route that I'm doing now, where I was frustrated with Leroy, like just not even Leroy, the changes to Leroy is great, but I just frustrated with the game. I just started to take a break. I was just like, yeah, you know what? There is other things to do with the brand. There's other things I could do with my life. I could still go gym. I can do this. I could, take my daughter out and do, we could go out for food or we can go out to, adventure playground or whatever. I could do more stuff. So I've just taken a break. I'll come back and I'll just see how things are. I think maybe that I'll come back with a better mind rather than just stream stuff. You can't just keep playing stuff if you don't like. You're going to get frustrated.
100%. It's interesting you say that though, because a common talking point you hear online is that negativity sells, and you're saying that it did the opposite for your channel. But I think
no, go on.
I think maybe people are used to you always like being positive, and then they saw you being negative, and they were like, "What's going on here?" But I don't.
Yeah.
With the FDX example, like I think FDX is a great content creator, and I think he's being honest as well. I think he genuinely loves Tekken. He's just one of those people that tries to find the good in everything, but not everyone can be like that. You guys know, watching me, I'm not like that. If I see something I don't like, my anger probably goes up to tenfold. Where some people are like, it's not a big deal, and so I think ultimately people are gonna appreciate your honesty in the long run. Because if you're caught chatting shit, that will come back to bite you. So I think you should always tell the truth.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like exactly what you're saying there. I just don't want to do this positive persona on something that if someone was to speak to me and ask me honestly about a game, then do you know what I mean? Like I've already said to one of the developers of the game to their face, I've said I don't like the game. I'm not gonna say who.
Was that EVO?
I'm not gonna say who. But I've honestly said up to and we had a conversation which I'm not gonna say, but like that's just how I am. I just write and the funniest thing is the person said, yeah, they've seen the tweets, so they know that I didn't like the game.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But this is why it's good to be honest. Because imagine if I said, hey man, I'm loving Tekken 8, but they've seen my tweets.
Yeah.
They're then gonna look at me and be like, yeah, this guy's fake.
Yeah. They won't. They'll have less respect for you.
Right. But I've said, look, I'm cool with you, and I really like you, but I don't like Tekken 8. And they said they respect that. Like they respect it, And this is why, like, I think I get a lot of respect in certain areas because I'm just honest, and that's all you'll get from me. You're not gonna get me saying, "Oh yeah, I say something that I don't actually mean." But I do believe new players coming into a fighting game, they shouldn't have seen that side to me, and I felt like that was quite bad. Like just looking at it as a human being, an adult outside of my own body, and actually like reflecting on myself and thinking, I want to learn a game. If someone keeps complaining, I can't really learn because they keep complaining. Whereas if I see another guy that's like, yeah, he's happy-go-lucky, he wants to go and just, you know, say everything that's like, you know, positive, I'm going to cater towards that guy. So I'm trying to do better with myself, which is why I felt like, you know, now is the time I need to take a break and just sit back for a couple of days and just say, look, you know what? You can be honest, but sometimes the delivery is what kind of sets people the wrong way. It's mad. I feel like I'm having a heart-to-heart here on this video.
No, it's good,
Yeah,
man. It's good. It's good to let it out and let everyone know where you stand.
Yeah, I just felt like I've got a lot of stuff happening behind scenes as well, which has nothing to do with, you know, the gaming stuff. So I feel like that, plus I don't like the game, it just rubs me the wrong way. So it's just kind of like, yeah, maybe just take a break, breathe a little bit, then you could come back with the fun side, because I know I'm a lot more fun than I have been on my streams or just my content. So I just need a bit of a break and just kind of like just reset a couple things, and then I'll be like, all right, cool. All right, we're back to square one. Let's go. Let's do it again and let's try again. But right now, there's just so much stuff going on, and yeah, I need to take accountability for my actions. I can only apologize for everyone that has seen me complain about the game. I don't like it currently, but there is ways that I could have gone about it. And yeah.
No, that's good, man. It's always good to reflect. Are you gonna go to versus fighting?
I definitely will be a versus fighting. To be honest, a good thing I would say is to book the hotel from now, because everything's gonna be cheap.
That's what I'm trying to get people to do, but everyone's being so long, I might just book my own thing and just go.
Yeah, bro. Do book your own thing. Book your own thing. You like, I'm probably due to book probably next week. Just 100%. Like, yeah, you have to book soon, because like these hotels and stuff, they bump up as soon as they start seeing everyone's pay for hotels, and they always pay for hotels just a month before, and that's when the prices go up. So yeah, I would just advise, if you lot are going versus fighting, book now. Like, don't wait.
Yeah, I'll probably do it today. All right, bro. Well, I really appreciate your time. Sorry for keeping you 40 minutes over.
Nah, you're good. You're good. It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm just gonna have to just do the. I'm gonna have to be Flashman and just be.
Yeah, I'm late for a birthday as well, actually. So I need to get out of here. But yeah, all right, cool, bro. We'll catch up again soon, man. I appreciate your time.
All right, love, bro. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, bro.